Philippine Coast Guard Palawan District Commander, Commodore Benito P. Basilio. Sir, my predecessor, my mentor, advisor, my friend, Commodore Marita F. Abadilla, ma'am, members of Coast Guard Auxiliary District Palawan and Philippine Coast Guard Palawan family, sirs and moms, distinguished guests and visitors, my dear mother, and members of my family beside me, my friends who became special people in my life, who always supports me, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Let me share some of the things that I have learned over my years of involvement as volunteer with the Philippine Coast Guard Auxiliary. I have learned respect for the individual and to care for the well-being of others. I have learned not only the value of tolerance, but to celebrate diversity. I have learned to listen to others, to value their opinions, and to work together in cooperation towards a common goal. In short, I think I can say that I have learned to be a better person through volunteering. Above all, I have learned that every person, regardless of their situation or circumstances, has something to offer to humanity. Every individual has the capacity for caring and the capacity for working in solidarity to alleviate human suffering and contribute to human dignity. This is the kind of sigadpal we wish to be right now, as our situation asks for it. We are no longer here just to protect our lives and property at sea. We will be part of recovery of the community. We all know that the task of protecting human dignity and achieving noble goals such as eradicating poverty and hunger, intolerance, and most of all, the threat of COVID-19 and other threats to human dignity would be impossible without the energy and dedication of volunteers. In our present challenges, dignity is the most important things to the human spirit. It means being valued and respected for what you are, what you believe in, and how you live your life. Treating other people with dignity means treating them the way we'd like to be treated ourselves. The task goes beyond merely protecting human dignity. We need to actively promote human dignity. I can think of no better way to do so than through volunteering. Volunteering plays a vital transforming role in society. The video that I will present later after the program show volunteers from vulnerable communities offering care and support and inspiring others through their dedication. It confirms once more that vulnerable people have so much to offer in our efforts to promote volunteerism. We should look for socially inclusive means of allowing and encouraging their involvement and participation in reaching that goal. Volunteering can be one of them. By creating a sense of cohesion and solidarity within society, volunteering builds social capital because it converts individual action into collective action directed towards a social end. It allows for social mobilization and organization within the community. It also offers a means for people to show that their value and to reaffirm that they have an important place in society. It can build a sense of self-worth and true feeling of pride for their contribution to creating a better world. These points highlight something that is not often acknowledged about volunteering. It is a key function in strengthening civil society. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the outstanding efforts of my squadron, the 4OPP Auxiliary Squadron, the PCG El Nido Station family, for all their support, the El Nido Chamber of Commerce and Industry family, the local government of El Nido, and most especially to my beloved family, who always supports me, and to the people of El Nido for all their participation and support during my term as Director Auxiliary Squadron. One Outstanding Squadron of the Year Award, Outstanding Officer Award, and numbers of recognition, which outline a number of 3 years and 3 months of service, about 800 active volunteers, 90 significant projects and programs, 15,000 volunteered hours, about ₱1 million savings in government through support volunteering. With this, I would like to commend governments that have taken action to improve their support to volunteering and encourage you all to do more. But I would like to ask the government represented here today and those which will hear us to continue to work with the SIGAD-PAL squadrons and volunteer organizations everywhere to create a more conducive environment for volunteerism. In particular, we need to ensure that legislation promotes and safeguards volunteers rather than impedes and discourages voluntary service. We especially need to ensure that volunteers engaged in all kinds of activities are afforded the respect, dignity, and protection they deserve. Today, in our turnover ceremony, we can begin with a simple gesture, if only symbolic, towards that objective, to value, acknowledge, and celebrate the work of volunteering, so that we can together honor them through our applause. I would like to ask all who are present here and those at home to convert this gesture into reality, to transmit to the volunteers that work in our communities, not only that we have applauded their efforts here today, but that we recognize the value of the work that they do every day. And to the thousands of volunteers that every day put our PCGA principles into action, I give my sincerest thanks. Without every single one of you, the dream of creating a better community for all would be impossible. Thank you, and may the universe work with us in all actions.